Hey, beautiful souls. I've received my shaman deck. It's like shopping deck, isn't it? Yeah, it might not be a long one actually. This one, I will just light this candle. My daughter's croc, so kind of nursing her a little bit. Love the smell of that one. Right, let's have a go here. Hope you're having a good week so far. What day are we today? Wednesday, aren't we? Well, we are in New Zealand. I think we're ahead of the game in New Zealand. No offense. No, the Americans, I got like 52% of you are from America. I love America. It's quite funny because my husband drove an American truck. He had a Mack Superliner. And yeah, you can't beat the American looking truck. You really can't. Some things are bigger and better in America, aren't they? Yep. And he loves the Dukes of Hazzard. We love the Dukes of Hazzard car. In fact, at the at my daughter's prom, there was the Dukes of Hazzard. It was a Dukes of Hazzard car. Right, what do we need for the collective, please? I haven't even asked. Presume spirit knows. Ooh, altar, honouring. Solitude and honouring. Solitude and honouring. There's male and female on here. Okay, anything else? Fire. Ooh, there's a bit of passion going on. Bit of passion. Actually feels a bit reunion-ish because we've got the deer antlers on it too. Medicine mask, authenticity. Yeah, and the fire. I'll go through one more round and just see if anything else what's coming. There's actually Trickster on the bottom of the deck. Challenge. Bit of a challenge. You been a trickster? Maybe not. What else have we got for the collective on YouTube today, please? Or is this it? One more round. I did say one round, but we'll go one more. That's why, because they said no, that's it, that'll do. And I've still got Trickster on the bottom because I did it twice. Right, the North came out first. Solitude. The time has come to distance yourself from that which seeks to change, mold, and control who you are and what you wish to do with your life. This influence may be another person, an addictive substance like sugar, money, or alcohol. So this influence may be another person, an addictive substance. So it might not be a person. It might be just that you're addicted to sugar, money, or alcohol, or all sex. Or a negative emotion like fear, guilt, or greed. So it could be a negative emotion. Fear, guilt, or greed. Maybe that's where the trickster energy. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Lodge, council underneath that. Contemplate what has got you to this point, and you need to do this on your own. Yeah. Put some space between yourself and a controlling influence with a detox, a retreat. And that's maybe what the lodge is. Go to a retreat. If you're in New Zealand, you'd go to somewhere like Hamner Springs or Wanaka or somewhere. A sweet lodge or a holiday alone. Well, there's the lodge for you. So there's energy today that you need to retreat and just spend time, because even with your twin, you need that alone time to actually, you've got to work on yourself. So that's what it's saying. So when you strip away all the ifs, buts and maybes, there will be room for the causes of your challenge to surface. So going within, basically retreating to work out what you're confused about in life and what you should or shouldn't be doing. I mean, we all have to do this. Shivers, even I have to do this. Once those causes emerge, they can be acknowledged and healed. We often think being alone is a negative. However, solitude is not the same as being lonely. It is a precious state where we can simply think and be. We can choose to use that space to face our shadow self and discover exactly what we need to do to improve ourselves, our lives, and our relationships. Peacefully being with yourself or actively confronting your shadow both have merit, and you will know which one is appropriate when you go it alone. So it's asking you to go it alone. I actually feel this for myself. I mean, we're in winter, so it's a natural process of shedding. So all of July is pretty much hermit mode. Because you're in the depths of winter. I mean, we've gone past the longest day, have we not, in the northern hemisphere? Some of the hemisphere must be past the shortest day. That's actually gone quite quick, to be fair. Right, according to native, so the North revealed, according to Native American and other Aboriginal peoples, the North represents recuperation, self-reflection, and readjustment. Yeah. So it's like getting a wheel alignment. It's like in New Zealand, we call them WOFs, warrant of fitness. So you need a warrant of fitness on yourself, and winter's a good time to do it, particularly if you're a farmer. You need to do it in the time where you're not as busy as you are in the summer. Associated with the element of earth and the season of winter, North is about personal lessons that can test physical and emotional boundaries and expose the primal self. Going north, metaphorically, going north can be a major turning point, as much is gained from first-hand experience and achieving something alone without the influence of others, including your twin. So I'll just go rogue for a month. Because we all need to do that. Disconnect. You actually need to disconnect. Okay, other divinatory meanings. You have come so far, please don't give up. There is light at the end of the tunnel. All good things come to those who wait. A time of great blessings that may seem disguised right now. You are on the right path. Be patient. Time on your own serves you well. Yeah, we've got to be, it's divine timing, even with twins. And you know, if you have what's meant for you will find you. No matter, you know, and particularly when you go within, what is meant for you will never leave you. And everything else you just send away with love. So, North speaks, when times are hard, you will survive. You have the knowledge to stay alive. It is within you, the courage and will to be alone, stay calm and still. Yeah, you might be facing something on your own. I know I am, and I won't divulge, but I'm going to be facing a major challenge over the next 3 months. I feel, for me, and it's going to take all my strength and all my effort, and I've got to stay focused, which means actually pretty much shutting most things out. To focus my energy, because it takes energy and attention to achieve these things that divine has put on your spirit, correct? Right, altar. Altar. What do we got? Honouring. Focus on honouring that which sustains you. Yeah. So, even your work, you've got to sustain yourself, haven't you? There's still bills to be paid. Those who came before you and the true beauty and purpose of your being. So it's really honouring your ancestors as well, to bring about the harmony that is eluding you. Regularly honouring at an altar is a personal and tangible way to achieve balance and maintain serenity over the next few months. Regularly honouring at an altar is a personal and tangible way to achieve balance and maintain serenity over the next few months. So pretty much prayer, really, your prayer life being at the altar of your heart. But there's the card for you. It can almost look a bit gruesome, but it's definitely ancestral, your bloodline, the way I see this blood. Ancestral bloodline. Keep your altar simple. It can be a table with a cloth on it in a quiet corner, a mantelpiece, or even a windowsill. It is your intention to honour the blessings and gifts from Spirit and Mother Nature that is most important, and your altar must reflect that journey. Adorn this space with items that are sacred to you, like flowers, tobacco, sage, or images of your ancestors. Include items that represent each of the elements. So you got, fire, water, earth, air. You might use a crystal for each. A red candle for fire, an incense stick for air, a blue candle for water, and a small mirror for spirit. Your altar is a thank you and a pause for reflection on the gifts from the worlds the shaman walks between. In honouring the sacred space and connection to all these life-giving properties, you will be calling to yourself just what you need in times of uncertainty or confusion. Altar revealed. An altar is a sacred space in which to honour Great Spirit. Nature itself is an altar to the shaman, but having your own altar, Than, helps you to focus on rituals, ceremonies, and prayer. Yes, it's prayer mostly. It is for the laying out of ritual tools and for holding pictures or artifacts of chosen deities and ancestors. It is a place of worship and of honouring personal beliefs. It is a meeting place between the ordinary and spiritual realms. So yeah, I definitely suggest getting a few of your very close relatives, that have passed on, or even ones that are alive, but those significant ones that are meaningful for you, and it could be your children, and having a candle. It doesn't have to be a red candle. You just, basically this. This table here is pretty much. I could actually. That's going to be my project for you all. I'm going to make this table into my little sacred. This is from my father. He bought this for me, and he says, and it's written on it, even the smallest spark shines brightly in darkness. So this means a lot to me because it was from my own father. And I've got the candle here that's actually from someone local that produces these candles. This is a goose that fell out the sky when I was asking Spirit for white feathers, right? In abundance, so that I can make a fan. And lo and behold, I go on my normal walk. It's in the country, and there's this warm, still warm dead goose. Well, you could say an answered prayer there, correct? So Spirit was working with me. I do feel like myself as a shaman, really. The more and more I look into it, and the more I read these, I'm like, oh, okay, right. I get it. Sage for burning. So you could even have an incense, one of your protection sticks. Sage, I might just pop that there a minute. Actually, no, that's actually an incense stick there. And that's salt, so pouring away negativity. You could have, this is actually my negative energy absorber. So I'll put that there. And we've got the white and the dark. And I've actually got a picture, but I might get a picture of my granddad and those that have been significant. Okay, so here we go. Honor that which is sacred to you. Make room for quiet time. Dedicate an altar in your house or garden to that which you are aligned to spiritually. Focus will bring desired results. Make time in your day for gratitude and thanksgiving, time for reflection. So this is a great time for farmers basically to be sowing their seeds metaphorically and spiritually, and asking, calling on divine for their assistance and for their blessing and protection on your land, and also to guide your steps, and to enlighten and to bring in those, to purge away those that are not supportive of your insights, and to honor your spirit and your emotions, and to release your shadow, offer them to spirit, because you know that you're in a safe space, calling on only that which is for your highest and best good, and asking them to help heal and grow you. Okay, altar speaks. Precious gifts and sacred items lay bare, holding a space to bless all that is there. Ancestors, elementals, directions and more. Come speak with them and be reassured. There you go. That's beautiful. We've got the fire element. Fire. So fire, it can be a destructive force, but also a passionate force. I mean, we need heat to keep us warm, right? Fire is passion, heat, intensity, love. Cast aside your fear of the flame and bring more warmth to your inner world. So your heart might have gone cold because of the traumas that you've faced and the relationships that have basically been there to teach your soul. But now it's time for purging that away and calling on divine to bring in that passion with your divine counterpart, but also within your path and your passions of your desires, Fire spirits are the natural drivers behind attraction, lust and desire. When you respect the spirits of fire and the flames they create, they protect you, your loved ones and your possessions. Working with fire energy in an etheric sense is a great healing. As you invite fire into your life, imagine it raging through every part of your body, purging you of all negative influences. Just a side note, actually, I'd always suggest getting candles that are actually in glass, because even if you left the room, I mean, these are a bit of a hazard, to be fair. I mean, look, it actually started to burn. So imagine me walking out and then it's just carrying on burning, and then it's a timber hut. Poof! Yeah, so that was really just the candlestick version, because it was that's my uncle. We're just gonna stick that at the back there, because that was another of my, that was not blood related, but he was my uncle, and he made that, and he's passed on after my husband. So okay, as the flames lick away old hurts, those wounds are replaced by a sacred glow. Acquaint yourself with fire by visiting a hot climate, walking barefoot on hot coals at a supervised fire walk, immersing yourself in the heat of a sweat lodge, or gazing at the flames of a candle. Your Kundalini, so your Kundalini energy, which often starts, can start at the root chakra, can be ablaze, and then bring that up through breath work as well. Your Kundalini is ready to be awakened. The motivating force of fire will reignite your passion and fuel your inner flame, so you can claim your power and walk in your true light with might, vitality and vigor. Who doesn't want that? Fire revealed. Prometheus stole fire from the gods on Mount Olympus and gave it to mankind to ensure their survival. Heraclitus believed water and fire made the soul, and likened enlightenment with becoming pure fire. Pyromancy divination by fire was practiced at the temple of Athena. Fire deities exist throughout the world and include Kali, that's Hindu, Astarte, Greek, and Pele, Hawaiian. Celtic fire festivals such as Beltane honour the transformative power of fire. You know what I love about my own awakening is all these cultures that have done these things for millennia, right? That still do them. I mean, I was even thinking what they do in Fiji, and you know, if you go on holiday, I've seen the fire pit. In fact, I think I've gone over the fire pit, and yeah, it just brings that oneness, doesn't it? That we're all so connected, and they're using the elements that, you know, is we all need in everyday life. Let's face it. Other divinatory meanings: a fear of fire stems from a past life. A cold approach is attracting obstacles. So don't be cold. If you've got a cold heart because of what you've suffered, just be open to be warmed up. Offer warmth to others to brighten your inner world. So yeah, offering that warmth to others, you know, caring for others to make their path not so burdensome is a good start. A renewed passion invokes the love you've been waiting for. The element of fire holds the strength you require. Call upon the spirit of fire. Invoke new courage and all you desire. My force will ravish fears and plight. Ignite the flame of passion tonight. Ooh. Makes me feel a bit steamy. Medicine mask. What have we got here? Who doesn't want a bit of intimacy, eh? Intimacy. That ignites a bit of a spark, doesn't it? Here's me saying I'm going to retreat, but divine timing, divine timing. Medicine mask. Authenticity. The curtain of illusion has fallen to reveal the true self of yourself and others. Ah! Yay! Don't hide anymore. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not hiding. I'm so glad I'm so grateful for this YouTube channel, because it's healing. Face up to who you really are and embrace the fact that you are one of a kind. The world has waited long enough for you to grace it with your individuality. It is time to stop cowering behind conformity or expectation. Yeah, break that shit off. You have worn those masks for far too long. Your desire to fit in with the world around you has stifled the deep call of your soul. Remove those masks. It's safe. It's basically saying it's safe for you to remove your mask. That you're holding yourself back by cowering to society. When you realise that it all comes from within you, and your happiness is your internal job. It's no one else. That outside world is just a reflection of what people are putting their attention on. We need to put the attention on ourselves and the internal love and fire and what we want to see happen in the world to ignite the flame within others. Show your authentic self without fear. Some shamans use masks to help them identify with and activate the medicine of spirits, such as totem animals. Ah, so this is, oh, I'm going on 20%, you're right. Oh. Wearing these types of masks allows the shaman to summon up the qualities of the spirit the mask is attributed to. You can use this technique to embrace any aspects of yourself that you have hidden or denied. Make your own medicine mask with the attributes you'd like to connect with. Wear your medicine mask to feel stronger, wiser, and more powerful as you draw upon the medicine infused into it. So this could be feathers. So you can make up your own mask with feathers. I mean, even with, you know, the feathers that I got from the thing. I've actually got, because they've got all sorts of colours. It's just that I've brought in the white ones, but I've actually got all the other feathers from that same bird. But I would like some hawk ones. But I want to, you know, obviously it'll cross my path, and you know, and I don't want I don't want them to die per se, but you often see them as roadkill on the road. I don't really want to damage one either, so we'll just see. But I see them as divine masculine energy. But of course, divine masculine can be within. They're very astute. They're hawk-eyed. But it's funny, the other day, you have in New Zealand, you have these plover birds. If you type in plover into Google, it'll show you what they look like. But they're real squawky flipping things. Anyway, they usually go in pairs, obviously husband and wife, and they take, you know, they claim a territory, and they'll even fly at you, you know, if they've got babies around. They'll bomb you. Anyway, the other day there's some the neighbours have got a steer and a calf, and these plovers weren't in my paddock, which was actually had no horse or anything in it. And they were in this with these, and it was like there was a standoff, and so it was so amusing to watch. And it was just like these cows were just like, "What the hell are you doing in here for?" Anyway, the steer went up and, you know, sort of shunted them, and I got it on video. I maybe should put it onto YouTube, but I might actually add it. Yeah, but yeah, it was quite funny. Bird, you might connect with your feathered friends. I know I do. And since losing my husband, the feathered friends have really come in. The spirit realm through feathers have really touched me. Right, where am I? Okay, medicine mask revealed. The oldest shamanic mask found dates to 7000 BCE. They are still worn for protection, disguise, ritual, and entertainment. Inuits use masks when exorcising evil spirits from the sick. Oh yeah, okay. In West Africa, masks are used to commune with ancestral spirits. The Edo, Yoruba, and Igbo use animal masks to talk with animals and their spirits. The Hopi and Zuni believe the masked person in dancing rituals is possessed by the Kachina spirit. Other divinatory meanings. Don't be a crowd follower or people pleaser. Be proud of who you are. Speak your truth with love. Sincerity and integrity is called for. Do not sway from your genuine self. Involve yourself only in legitimate and credible relationships or business. Yeah, definitely. My energy can only be put into help those that have a desire for such spiritual enlightenment and action. We are excellent in business, actually. Because we see it all. We see the shadow and the light. Okay, Medicine Max speaks. Throw back the mask, take a stance. No need to hide, for now's your chance. Live your life, be who you are. Stand proudly and you shall go far. There you go. So, que sera. Who's in your life, who's not in your life, you shall go far. As you are authentic to you. I want to read this trickster energy because I want to know what's going on. It's time to recognize a great imbalance in the way you live, which can no longer be sustained. Okay, so you know you might be becoming aware, even with watching me, of things that no longer serve you. Basically. Your barriers need to come down, okay? So the cold heart again, so you need to light that fire, you need to get that sacred temple, you need to burn a candle, and you need to offer the intention to your spirit that you are willing to have your fire of passion lit within you and to trust spirit, with it, and that you offer them your heart and mind and soul for their protection, to bring in divine reconciliation, but growth to self more than anything. Your barriers need to come down, and you must relinquish control. So don't be too controlling. If you think you can control, and even with twins, if you think you can control your twin, that is not the right energy to be going about a relationship as a foundation. You can't control. You are both butterflies. That's the intention. You can't go, well, I'm a butterfly, but I'm going to control you. No, it doesn't work like that, because you've got to trust your spirit team. You've got to trust the ancestors. You've got to trust this journey that is holy and divine. Okay, you've got to get out of your ego, because you're coming from a wounded template. Okay, wounded template is you've been hurt with because of what you've learned. You've chosen to learn, but obviously you've put the walls up. The barriers are so fierce that not people can't penetrate, but your twin can, because they know your soul. They know, and they're the ones that can get closest to you. So allow them. It's genuine. It's genuine. Trickster leads you to an unfamiliar world. Okay. It actually says embrace it. Wasn't expecting that to say that. Trickster leads you to an unfamiliar world. Embrace it. Change your perspective. So you may have seen your twin actually as a trickster with magic tricks. Okay, hang on. Change your perspective, some of which stems from your upbringing and others' expectations and opinions. Forget what you deem as right or wrong. The apparent chaos around you is some of your greatest teachings and experiences, if you choose to see it as such. How else can you grow and evolve? Whoever or whatever pushes your buttons is merely a reflection of what you need to release. Ha! That's a twin. Yeah, they will push your buttons. Oh, she's going to be dancing around you. He's going to be dancing around you. Pushing those buttons. Be assured that once the lesson is realised, it will affect you no more. Yeah, once you've healed it, you've integrated it, and you see it more from a higher perspective. You've got above like the hawk. You become like the hawk, and then you laser eye and you actually see it for what it really is. Yeah, and once you've healed it, it will never present itself again. So let Trickster lead you on an unpredictable and merry dance. Be light of heart. Ask questions that no one else would dare to, and see the humour within each situation until you recognise the path you walk is never certain. You will have fun along the way with the medicine of Trickster as your companion. I can't wait to get into that energy in the physical presence of my twin, if he ever gives me the opportunity. Trickster revealed. The trickster takes many forms, male or female, god or goddess, spirit or animal. They are all wise and skilled in self-willed behaviours. The trickster pushes people's boundaries to test whether they run or stay the course. We learn from the unexpected experiences and teachings the trickster brings. Sadly, this purpose and meaning has been lost in modern times. Yeah, well, you saw my profound, I deemed it as a negative thing, but until I understood, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, I resonate with this. Totally. The trickster pushes people's boundaries to test whether they run or stay the course. I pretty much test you on here too, don't I? We learn from the unexpected experiences and teachings the trickster brings. Sadly, this purpose and meaning has been lost in modern times, where the trickster is often depicted as a fool, clown, or comic. Other divinatory meanings. Move out of your comfort zone and embrace new challenges. Stop procrastinating, for your purpose awaits. Release control, judgment, and expectation. A surprise direction is a great blessing. An opportunity disguised in a situation is just what you've been waiting for. You know, if I'm honest, I just had quite a flush thought. Imagine if me and the twin went and created a bit of heat, you know, in the woods. Filter, Caroline, filter! Right, Trickster speaks. Upside down and inside out. 'Tis what my medicine's all about. Chaos and change I bring with me, in order that you truly see. Imagine. Oh, I like the idea of this lodge. Oh, please, Divine, please. Who doesn't want a bit of spark? That will heat up winter, won't it? There are times to go it alone, and there are times when the experience and help of others should be sought before taking the next step. Lodge is calling you to do just that. Seek counsel. You may struggle to decide who to speak with. Don't worry that one person or the other would offer better advice. Ask as many people as you wish. Different perspectives can help you to see something that hadn't occurred to you before. Ask a family member, a neighbour, a friend, or a person of authority like a police officer. Oh, I don't know that I'd suggest that, to be fair. Person of authority? What authority? Well, yeah. The good side, yeah, fine. Solicitor, accountant, that's in the system. But I'm not against them. They're doing the job, right? Taking taxes. Your genuine desire for their opinion on a matter will be met with an equally genuine response. If you are thinking of embarking on a spiritual course, inquire with as many of the teachers as you need to. Again, be honest in your communications and you will soon discover the right person for you. Asking for help and speaking out about concerns is an act of strength, not weakness. If you are met with ridicule or resistance, you will know those people need not be approached again. Yeah, you learn through who you can and can't. But to be honest, just give it to spirit. I don't know why it doesn't say that. They will bring people to you. Especially if if it's a sensitive subject, it's like, you don't want people knowing. So it's like, no, you just tell your spirit team. And watch them reply through a donkey. Lodge revealed. Central to any tribal community was the meeting house or lodge. Long before churches, village halls, courts, or other modern buildings of significance, the lodge was the hub of all communal life. It was the home of the elders and the wise. Oh, let's get back to that, please. Oh, please. A shaman hut. I'd love to enter. Oh, be blessed. It'd be like returning to heaven. If he's earned his stripes. Where advice could be sought, decisions made and ceremonies held. Some cultures have managed to maintain their lodges. Across New Zealand, maraes are meeting places for the Maori community. I'm going to go to the maraes to get them to help me with my fan. If you're from New Zealand and you're around Canterbury area, I don't know how we're going to get in touch, but yeah, I'll go see my local anyway. Good news is on the way. Someone is holding back from you. Release your fears of being judged by others. Your silence does not defend you. No, your silence is deemed as agreement. So don't be silent. We've got to learn to actually stand up and speak. Good news is on the way. Someone is holding back from you. Release your fears of being judged by others. Your silence does not defend you. Be brave and speak your truth. Don't worry about the reactions of others. Yeah, you got to learn that. Don't worry about what other people think. You're going to get weird looks, particularly in this matrix. Integrity is key. Only accept what feels right for you. Lodge speaks. Please enter me as you must, in the words of elders you now trust. Hear them speak of what they know. Learn well from them before you go. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yes, that's long enough, I think. 40 minutes. I don't think we need to look at anything else. I'm going to go and look after my daughter. She might want some more water or something. So, is that it, Spirit? Oh, okay. Ancestors and angels. Not too many of those, please. These we're talking about ancestors. Oops, didn't do that very well, did I? That deck must have been made. It created in New Zealand, was it? That shaman one. Maybe she didn't look. Okay, ancestors and angels, please give me water. Release the old and rest. So another encouragement. I mean, even if you're in summer, you know, if you're feeling the need to release something, you know, it doesn't matter if you're in Medicine Mother. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah, I've got to become a trader. It's just an exchange of energy. Okay, autumn. Release all of the pressure and expectation weighing you down. Shed it all so that you can recover before moving into a time of renewal. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long, cold winter and must let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Yeah, so winter, autumn, winter, same thing. Autumn is all about the leaves are falling off, so you're shedding things from your cells, from your DNA, from your belief systems, from what's gone on in the past. You're releasing the past. If you feel an overwhelming urge to cry, please cry. Masculines, please cry. Release, purge. Go to your temple, light a candle, cry to God, ask for direction on your path, okay? And that will bring peace within your heart because you've released that burden, those weights, those rocks that you've been carrying on your back. You've released them. Even if it's about a decision of what to take, you're at a crossroads. Archangel Michael stood there ready to help you. Just release what all your burdens and your fears are. Release it, give it over to divine and let it go. Autumn is when the trees are preparing for the long cold winter and must let go of all the weight they are carrying in order to continue to grow and prosper. Sometimes you too just have to surrender an aspect of yourself in order to continue to grow, which might be controlling, trying to control the situation all the time. Go with the flow, go with the energy and trust the energy of love. The raven on the autumn card shows that there is an opportunity to heal at this time. In Celtic animal medicine, the raven is the bird of healing and initiation. The healing it brings is a shift that allows you to move into a more powerful psychic space where you can be more aware of your needs and desires and be better supported. You know what is heavy, what is holding you back. Is it a person, a situation, a dream? Like the trees letting go of their leaves and fruit in the autumn, it is time to let it go. When you hold on, you try to control reality. This reading is all about control. Stop trying to control reality, control people, controlling your twin, controlling divine counterparts, controlling soul family. And that never works if you control. Try and control. When you let go, you make space for the new to enter your life. You are being guided by your angels and nature herself to release whatever's stopping you from moving forward. And you can do this. When the autumn card arrives in the future position of a spread, or as the last card in the reading, it can also indicate that the coming autumn will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. So what are your intentions? I want you to write down your intentions. Please write down what is on your heart. Masculines, please write down what's on your heart. Because when you've acknowledged it in your written word, you can come back to it. Don't feel ashamed of it when you come back to it with looking at it from your ego's perspective. Look at it from your heart and your soul. Your heart and soul can often give a different message than what your ego and your controlling self will. Get used to that new self. Get comfortable with that new self. Because that will bring great love. Medicine Mother, where's she? Here we go. Honor your inner knowing. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best. They say. And it's true. Well, not all mothers are the same, but come on. Most mothers are pretty loving. Just send love to the mothers that were never given that kind of love, so don't reflect it. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. Holy moly, yes. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and support others. Supported and support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. Extended message. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you to the courage to move forward. Take just one step. When you do, the next one will be presented to you. And then, because the next one on the deck is Trader Energy. Coming from, and he's holding on to his heart, trading from your heart-centered self. That's what that's about. And then we've got Medicine Guarding, and we've got the caduceus, which is your DNA helix with the wings. It's your enlightenment. It's your awakening. It's opening up all your chakras. It's you. Bang! I'm here. I'm alive and well. Yeah. There you go. Sending you so much love. All right, let's take three big deep breaths in. I want you to, masculines, feminines, go and write your intentions, please. I might do the same. What's your intentions over the next 3 months? Just focus on the next 3 months. Taking a big deep breath in. Hold. Release. That felt quite shallow actually for me. Release. One more. There you go. Oh, that feels nice. Have a great day. Bye.